How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Rotherham United series here on Football Manager 2020. Hope you guys are keeping well and safe. And today we have got the final game of the season in the Championship in the 23-24 campaign. You're going to be seeing how we've got on the last couple of games, see if promotion has been sealed and what's left to play for on the final day. So after our defeat in the last episode against Crystal Palace, we bounced back and got a 4-2 win over Portsmouth. We went 1-0 up, Eddie Nketiah scoring the opening goal. Dan Burn then doubled our lead. Portsmouth got themselves back in the game, but then Dan Burn scored in the 74th minute to restore our 2-goal lead. They did score in the 89th minute, but then Seamus Coleman put it to bed. We had 10 men throughout the second half as well, so we had to work hard, but in the end, it's a well-deserved 3 points. And in the most recent game, we've drawn 2-2 against Birmingham. We went behind very early on, David Fulton scoring the opening goal. We turned it back around, and Nketiah and Alessio both scoring, but then Fulton scored an equaliser in the 88th minute. Again, another red card, this time for Tommy Doyle. And that's where the roundup leaves us. Just the 2 games since we last met, and now we go into the final day of the season against Bristol City, who are sat in 15th at the moment. Promotion has been secured. But today is the title. We want to try and get the title. We're only 1 point ahead of Southampton, so we need to equal or better their results and make sure we do that today. In terms of the playoffs, there's only one spot for grabs. Middlesbrough in pole position to get that. But if they do lose and Brentford win, Brentford will move into that playoff spot. And same with the relegation. 3 teams can still go down. Preston, Portsmouth, or Swansea, Charlton and Ipswich are already down. So I'm looking forward to it. Bristol City haven't got much to play for. So I'm hoping that we can go for it full throttle and try and get this title. You can see there Eddie Nketiah with 32 goals. We'll have a good look at the player stats after we finish today's match. But yeah, without further ado, let's go and jump straight into it. So here we are with today's teams. You can see we're starting with a 3-4-3. Virginia starting goal. Dan Burn, Herbie Kane and Alessio across the back with Trevor Clark and Mazzieri again returning at wing back. Troy will sit in the middle with Pantic. And then we see Tompkins, Nketiah and Troy Parrott up top. Bristol City starting a 4-1-2-3 with Mlakar up top. Lazo and Neckel as the wingers. Palmer and Masenjo in the middle with Nagy just behind and Vokins, Silva, Callas, Coyle and Jääskeläinen in goal. Well, it's come down to this. We've got promotion. That's what we wanted this season. We've got exactly that. We've been unbelievable this season. And I'm hoping today that we can seal the title. We deserve the title. It's been a 2-horse race, really. Us and Southampton overtaking each other throughout the season. But recently, there's been results that we should have done better on. The Crystal Palace game, there's going to be another red card. You can't be serious. 3 games in a row. And just 7 minutes in, that puts our title hopes in serious doubt. Mazzieri getting sent off already early doors. And we're going to have to sacrifice somebody here. It's going to be Troy Parrott. That it's going to be coming off. Luckily, I left Seamus Coleman on the bench. We're going to keep it like that, just slightly off centre. But that is a huge blow already. Huge dent in our title hopes, going down to 10 men. There's a big chance here for Bristol City. From the free kick, it's Lazo, and he's put it just wide. But yeah, that is really frustrating that we've come into this game off the back of 2 red cards and we're getting another one. 3 in a row. There's the ball in by Coleman. There's Nketiah who hit it quite nicely. Connected really well with his head there. As it stands, Southampton still aren't winning. So we will remain as title holders as it stands. Here's Trevor Clark. Goalkeeper came, Jääskeläinen, and got it. I'd assume that's a son or some sort of relative of Jussi, the ex-Bolton goalkeeper. But here's Lazo again. Gets it onto his right foot. And Virginia makes the save. 20 minutes or so gone in this game. Flying by quite quickly so far. Just going to demand a little bit more. See if we can get a goal. Obviously, just shy of the 100 point mark this season. A couple of games, we could have got different results. It would have been different. And here we go. Can we break? No. Bristol City hit this one straight back towards us. It's a big chance and good save there by Virginia. He's kept us in many, many games. He's probably one of the players that I'm going to look to improve on the back 3 and the goalkeeper, really, because of the amount of goals that we've conceded. I think defence, and they hit the woodwork there. I think defence is definitely going to be a big area that I focus on this summer. I'll go through the finances and stuff. I think we've had about 35 million come in after the promotion, which is great. Really good amount. But we'll talk about that a little bit more after the game as Bristol City come forward again. We see a midfield of Pantic and Tropy, by the way. because two of our central midfielders, Tommy Doyle and Lanzini, are both suspended as well. So at the moment we're sticking with Pantic and Tropy. Two players that may not be here next season, I don't know. I think there is going to be a big overhaul. It's clear that some players probably aren't quite good enough for the Premier League. Here's Lazo again, who strikes it really sweetly, and Bristol City take the lead. As it stands, we're level on points with Southampton. If they draw, we will win the title, just because our goal difference is far superior. But yeah, we've made this game, having a red card, going down, having that disadvantage so early on. That means that it's going to be an uphill battle. And Lazo, who's looked pretty dangerous on the left-hand side there for Bristol City, giving them the lead. They've got another opportunity here. Lazo again with the ball in. Headed away there by Alessio. Only as far as Masenjo. Masenjo back heel to George Silva, the centre-back. Silva back to Masenjo again into Palmer. They've got men across here. Palmer, we just made that too easy for him and hits it over the bar. Coming up towards half-time, it is still 1-0 to Bristol City, and it is all Bristol City here. I'm expecting them to go 2 up. No, they head it over the bar. We have still had 5 shots, but nothing really close, and Ketty's chance is the closest we've come, but yeah, not good at the moment. We are going to tell them to book up their ideas. I'm going to tell Mazzieri, sorry, that his red card was unacceptable, really. These are the players that I want to see. You know, they need to prove themselves for next season. He's on loan. You know, there's every chance that I could have looked to loan him again next season, but, you know, there's been a lot of suspensions, a lot of injuries for him, which means, you know what, I probably won't look to get him in. But can we build up an attack here? Lovely ball forward. Here's Tompkins, who's kept his place on the pitch ahead of Troy Parrott. Clark with the ball in. There's Seamus Coleman. It's 1-1. Get in. So we do have to turn this game around because it looks like Southampton are winning, but we are back in the game. Second goal of the season. I think that's second goal in 3 games now for Seamus Coleman, who again has been, his game time has been limited. Obviously, he's a backup and as a coach at the club, but that's a lovely header. Past the goalkeeper, gets us back into the game just after half-time. But as I say, it looks like Southampton are winning, which means that we'll have to continue, and hopefully we can go and find a winning goal. There's no one really on the bench. Maybe Penaranda, that fills me with a bit of confidence. But 25 minutes ago, Bristol City have quietened down slightly in this second half, and hopefully we can use that to our advantage. Let's make a change now. I am going to bring on Penaranda. It's going to be for Joe Tompkins, who's been quiet today. He'll now sit next to Eddie and Nketiah. Penaranda slowly but surely found his form this campaign. It's gone really, really quiet. As it stands, Southampton's still winning, so the title is out of our reach. We need to find a winning goal if we are to get that. Bristol City coming forward again. Lazo here, the goal scorer for Bristol City. Into Palmer. Neckel, Mukar. The 1-2 didn't quite work out. Virginia's got to be careful. Coleman, back to Virginia. He'll hoof this one back forward. Eddie Nketiah is there, didn't win it. And Bristol City could come forward again. And they're good football, good tackle by Tropy. Can we get the seconds? No, not quite. Tropy could get this one, he does. Come on, Tropy, don't lose it. He lost it. Neckel. We've won it back again. Can anybody actually get control of this football? It's Lazo. Ball back in. There's a chance and over the bar. So Southampton are 95 points. We're still 1 point behind, and we really need to book up our ideas here. There's just no one on that bench at the moment that fills me with much confidence. DiMaggio Wright-Phillips. I mean, Seamus Coleman's been good, to be fair. We're going to switch him to the left. We'll bring DiMaggio Wright-Phillips on the right. Let's get him on a wing-back attack. Let's get him up and down that wing. I think the last time he played was when he got sent off. But it looks like we're going to run out of time. Oh my God, no, surely not. Wright-Phillips, ball in. Dan Burn. Oh, off the post. Oh, the last chance of the game to win the title is courtesy of Dan Burn, and it comes off the post. Come on. Oh my word. Football Manager, you can't do that to me. It's finished 1-1. Jose Carlos Lazo with the goal for Bristol City. Seamus Coleman with the equaliser. But it didn't help us. We grew into that game, but Mazzeri's red card in the in the first few minutes really, really cost us. But there you go. Southampton have won the league title. They beat Stoke 2-0 in the end. 2 goals in the second half. So the title wasn't to be. Our goal difference, you can see, was very, very strong. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm expecting a lot of this, by the way. A lot of, you know, recent form following the draw with Bristol City, where Eddie Nketiah got what, like a 6.7? 6.5, and you want a new contract. Okay. I'm expecting a lot of that in the next summer. It's really annoying. Brentford as well managed to sneak into the playoffs. But in terms of finances for the next season, we've been given a 38 million transfer budget. But I'm going to be careful because the overall balance of the club at the moment is only 5 million. So I will be careful with that until the Premier League money comes in and the TV revenue comes in. But really, the biggest area of the pitch that I need to focus on is his defence. Because look at that. We've scored 117 goals. Way more than anybody else in the league. But we've conceded 71. Which I think, by looking very quickly, is the 4th highest amount in the league. So we're just very, very open. We've got to be careful of that going into the next season. And defence is definitely going to be an area that we strengthen. In terms of players, a lot will be going, I think, if I can. If there's players there. Dan Burney's actually, his contract is up. And he's going to want a lot more money. And I can't really justify paying it. It's 7 goals for him this season. Been a very good servant. We've got our money's worth of just under 500k for him. Eddie Nketiah, obviously, he's wanted by Watford. It would take a big bid for him, of course. He wants a bigger wage. He's scoring goals for fun. 32 goals again this season. The last 2 years, he's been unbelievable for us. Grant Hanley's unhappy. He wants a new contract. So there's plenty of players there that I probably will look to move on. Joe Tompkins is going to be one player that I'm going to keep my eye on, though. His contract is still up at the end of the season. He scored 19 goals for us as well this season. He's had a very disrupted season, if I'm honest. But a goal every 153 minutes for Joe Tompkins. He's going to be a player as a left-footed striker who is just only 20 years of age. He's going to be someone that I look to continue to try and bring in on a free transfer. But unfortunately, we finished in 2nd place this season, guys. The teams that have gone down are Swansea, Charlton and Ipswich. Portsmouth and Preston managed to stay up. And then it will be interesting to see who comes up out of Palace, Derby, Sheffield Wednesday and Brentford. So it's going to be a really, really busy summer. I appreciate the support. We are finally in the Premier League. The next stop now is to try and stay in the Premier League. And then possibly, before the end of FM20, see if we can win a Champions League. It sounds ambitious, but I know it's doable. So Rotherham United are finally a Premier League team. We are there. And on Monday, we're going to come with the start of a brand new season with lots of new faces. Until next time, guys, I'll see you all very soon. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you do, and thanks a lot. I'll see you soon.